All right, let's dive right in. Over the next few minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain on professional web development. We're going to map out the entire journey from that first spark of an idea all the way to a real live digital product. Let's get to it.
So you've had it, right? That light bulb moment, that killer idea for a website, or maybe an app that could literally change everything. It's an amazing feeling, and honestly, most of us have been there.
But then reality hits. How in the world do you take that concept that's just living in your head and turn it into something real, something people can actually click on, use, and hopefully fall in love with? Well, that's the gap we're going to fill today.
Okay, so let's start at square one. This first section is all about that initial journey, taking that first little spark of inspiration and understanding the actual path to making it a live product. Now, once you know the path, you got to know what tools you can use. So in section 2, we're going to open up the modern digital toolbox and see what's actually possible to build right now.
Here's the deal. Web development isn't a one-size-fits-all thing anymore. Not by a long shot. For just about any business goal you can think of, there's a specific, tailor-made digital solution just waiting for you.
Let me give you an example. On one hand, you've got something like a static web app. Think of it like a slick digital brochure. It's super fast, really secure, and perfect for things like marketing pages. But on the other hand, you have a custom web app. Now this is like a specialized power tool, built from the ground up just for your business to automate tasks and make everything way more efficient.
And then there's this incredible hybrid, the Progressive Web App, or PWA. This is a total game changer. It takes the best parts of a website and mixes them with the best parts of a mobile app. I'm talking lightning speed, the ability to work offline, and even push notifications, all without anyone ever having to go to an app store.
And believe me, the toolbox just keeps getting bigger. We're talking powerful e-commerce platforms, websites with AI built right in to personalize the experience, and even full-blown scalable SaaS products. There are even no-code tools now that lets you get a first version of your idea out to the world faster than ever.
Okay, so with all these amazing options, how does something actually get built? That brings us to section 3, the blueprint. This is the methodical, step-by-step journey from a simple concept to actual working code. You know, the most important thing to get is that building an amazing digital product isn't some kind of magic. It's a discipline. It's a predictable process that follows a clear, structured plan from the very beginning to the very end.
And here's that plan in a nutshell. It all kicks off with discovery and design. This is where you figure out the goals and design how it's all going to look and feel for the user. Then you get into the real heart of it, development and testing. This is where all the code gets written and everything is tested like crazy to make sure it works perfectly. And finally, you've got the launch and maintenance phase, where the product goes live and you make sure it stays running smoothly and can grow over time. So, we've covered the what you can build and the how it gets built, but what about the who? Let's jump into section 4 and talk about putting together that dream team of experts who will bring your vision to life.
And you've got a lot of flexibility here. You could hire a full-on dedicated team for a big, long-term project that needs constant work, or you could go with flexible contracts, hiring developers for just a month or even by the hour to hit short-term goals. You can even get on-demand consulting to bring in an expert for strategic advice exactly when you need it.
And when you get that right team with the right process, well, the results really do speak for themselves. I mean, take it from Jason, the CEO of Park. He said his team delivered a quality solution that was solid enough to go live and impressive enough to put in front of investors. I mean, that's the dream, right?
Next up is the tech stack. This sounds super intimidating, but I promise it's not. Just think of it like this. The front end is everything your user actually sees and interacts with, the visuals. The back end is the engine humming away behind the scenes, making it all work. And the database? That's just the memory, where everything is stored. Professionals just pick the right combination of tools for each job, maybe using something like React for the visuals, Node.js for the engine, and MongoDB for the memory. Simple as that.
All right, for our last section, we're going to look beyond just the lines of code. We're going to talk about what really makes a partnership successful, what makes it last. So, what should you really be looking for in a partner? It boils down to 4 key things. Proven expertise. You want a team that's been there, done that. UX-driven engineering. They have to be obsessed with the end user. A serious, baked-in commitment to security is a must. And finally, a business-first approach. That means every single feature they build is tied directly to a real business goal.
And if you need proof of what a great partnership looks like, just look at this number, a 95% customer retention ratio.
That's not about one successful project. That is a powerful statement about building trust and delivering real value again and again over the long haul.
So at the end of the day, here's the biggest takeaway. Amazing digital products don't just appear out of thin air. They aren't magic. They are meticulously built through a structured process, a truly collaborative partnership, and an approach that never, ever forgets the human at the center of it all.
So, the blueprint is clear. The tools are right there, more powerful and accessible than ever. And the process is totally demystified. The only question left is, what are you going to build?